So here's an absolute classic that I grew up playing. Start a new game. Alright. Just jump in. There it is. So here's where it first starts. Playing as Richter Belmont. Going to face off against Dracula. There's a little switch here you can hit. It opens the staircase here. If you come up here, you can break these. Firebrand. There's a bunch of stuff that we can't use, swords and stuff. And all we got is a whip, so we can't even use it. But we can use the hearts. So I'm gonna collect some hearts. And the hearts actually isn't health, it's your sub item. I'll go into that later. You'll see the heart count on the upper left, 47.
Dracula, die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here.
Oh, but this world invited me. Your own kind called me forth with praise and tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy. You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them, and die for their sins.
Alright, let's do this. Got the holy water. It's got 2 health bars.
Feel true power.
I thought maybe I'd be able to hit him with that move.
True power.
Oh, you can't hit me? That's... okay.
Victor! I'll lend you my strength!
Made it rain holy water. That's the end of Dracula.
Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest Shaft to menace humanity once again. The legendary vampire hunter, Richter Belmont, stood against him and at last brought him down. However, 4 years later, on a glaring full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard set out to find him, but knew not where to begin. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard. He who had once fought alongside Trevor Belmont against his own immortal father, Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber. But now, he awakens to the cackles of evil and cries of the innocent. The eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once more. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who will emerge victorious.
So I didn't get very far in this game when I was a kid. I got to the first boss and couldn't kill him and just never bothered. But it wasn't until later in like high school when I actually beat it. Alright, so we'll go kind of just a little bit of a tutorial. This is Alucard, the son of Dracula. And above to your left, top left is your health. The hearts isn't your heart, your health. That's the your items that you can use. You can hold an item and use it, and each time you use it, it costs a certain amount of hearts. And the blue bar is your magic bar. Strength, the stats here. Strength is how much damage you do. Constitution, I think is health. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's health. Intelligence is how much magic you have, and luck determines item drops. When you kill enemies, they'll drop certain items, like weapons, armor, potions, etc. And the higher your luck, the better chance of that the drops will occur. I have 0 gold, as well as my experience. I need 100 experience until I level up to level 2. And every time I level up, my stats increase. So the maximum amount of hearts I could have is 50. MP is magic points is 20, and 70 is health. Those go up as well each time you level up. And going to my equipment here, you could equip something in your left and right hand. And that tells me how much attack, how much damage I deal, which is 47. Which basically means it takes 47 health away from whatever enemy that you're hitting. So if they have 100 health and you hit them once, it deduces 47 from 100. So you'd be able to kill them in 2 hits. In defense, it works the opposite way. If you have, let's say you have like 40 defense, and an enemy does 80 damage to you, which is a lot. 80 damage means it deduces 80 from your health, which would kill me in one hit, because I have 70 health, so I would die in one hit. But with my defense at 40, it deduces 40 points from their attack points. So 40 minus 80 is 40. So instead of doing 80 damage, that enemy would do 40 damage. So defense basically makes it to where you can take more damage, or take less damage. And you can increase defense by equipping certain things like shields, your helmet, my armor. I have the really good stuff. Alucard's sword, shield, his dragon helmet, Alucard's armor and cloak. I have really good stuff. I can swing really fast, real fancy sword. Anyways, now we'll start the game. Here's a warg. This area here is the castle entrance. And I usually level up like once or twice. Here. You just one-hit werewolves. $25. Stormy Night. So yeah, it's a drop. That warg just dropped money. There are some zombies in the hall. Level up. We're level 2 now. See, strength is 7 now. It was at 6. Luck didn't go up anymore. My HP went up by 1, so with magic. Got $1. Every single enemy can drop up to, I think, 2 different items. So there's a huge array of items that you can get in this game, including weapons and armor. That's one of the things I really love about this. So, I got 95 experience left until I level up. If I kill a zombie, 92 experience now. So it's 3 experience each time you kill a zombie. They always reminded me of Yoda. Now we're into this area. We got some bats. Hold up. It's a little secret area here. You hit the rocks, you get some pot roast. I'll drop down here. There's some merman here. Here's my shield. Not only does a shield boost your defense when you have it equipped. Oh shit! But it also deflects projectiles, but not melee attacks. Like that fireball there, I blocked it. Yeah, falling in water hurts you in this game. I don't know why. Jump in, you can see my health draining. I think I really don't know why. I think it's because it's like holy water. That was always my guess. It's like magical water or something. I really don't know why though. But water hurts you. It drains your health. But let's go in here. Seems to be blocked off. Alright. Continuing on. There's also a secret here. turkey.
What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
A really insolent boy. But there will be no games here. If you will not behave, be gone.
I will do neither. Step aside, old man.
Such arrogance. Very well. But I shall see you very soon.
And as you can see, he took everything that we have. All, our best armor, sword, everything. So now we only have, our defense is 0, so we take maximum damage now. And our attack is only 8. And that's because we only have our fist now. You can even tell that our cloak, the inside of our cloak is white now instead of the glowing red that it was. So the game is significantly harder now. Alright. Skeleton. Got our first weapon, a short sword. So we'll equip that. Our attack goes from 8 to 10, as you can see there. But it's a really bad weapon. It's slow and it doesn't have much reach, hence the name short sword. We got a second sword called the Red Rust. Let's see that one. That's a two-handed weapon. So, okay. One hand is the square button and the second hand is the circle button. And you can equip one thing with each hand. Unless it's a two-handed weapon, then it takes up both hands like that. So we could try Red Rust, see what that's all like. Here's a save room. I'll save it just in case. I should be fine, but just for the sake of the video. If I happen to die, you start off at your last place you saved. Now here's something interesting. You'll see when I hit candlesticks, nothing happens. I'm gonna get this relic. It's called the Cube of Zoe. And now that makes it to where when you hit candles, it gives you something. Like a heart. I got 20 hearts. Whenever you see a red door like that, that means it takes you to a different area of the castle. This is the alchemy laboratory. As a kid, this is the area I never got past. Kind of reminds me of like Rome. Yeah, that weapon sucks. So I already knew it sucked. I just wanted to show you. I want to show you like what each weapon is like. Yeah, it only does 6 damage. The short sword, which is also garbage weapon, does 10. So I think Red Rust is one. Yeah, it is one of the worst weapons in the entire game. There's a heart. Those little hearts, it gives you 1 heart, and a big heart will give you 5 hearts. Break this, you get some armor. Its hide here is. So we got like a leather Curious hide. Tanned leather Curious. I think I'm saying it wrong. But it raises my defense from 0 to 2, so that's good. It reduces the damage taken by 2, basically. Let's jump up here. I won't save it, but I'll heal. There we go. Actually, I will go down. Just wanted to explore the area here. Because I always take the left route, and I couldn't remember what's on the right. We got a leather shield now. Not as good as the shield we had before, but it's the shield. Raises our defense from 2 to 3. So now we could deflect projectiles, which will help, especially with the boss fight coming up. So I'm just plugging it in there. Hold up. Alright. Looks like there's a hole there. I got my first sub weapon, okay? So I got a knife. And you'll see the hearts are where it says 23. When I use it by holding up and your attack button, and it costs 1 heart every time you throw a knife. So those are sub weapons, and there's several different types of sub weapons, and that's what hearts are for. Resist thunder. So there's elemental attacks that does elemental damage like fire, lightning, and ice. And you could become more resistant to those stats too. There we go. Lower that is a way to get up there. If you move that there and raise this, you get up here. I want to collect some hearts while I'm here. There we go, new cape. So equip the cape, cloth cape. It raises my defense from 3 to 5. It's a nice tan brown cape. I like it. Better than my cape that I had before. Ow. Oh. There we go. Now if I time this right, I should be able to make it. Yep, nice. I'll save it, just in case, because the boss is coming up. And I could not beat this boss as a kid. I was always really scared of him too. My heart rate would go up and shit. First, we got a new sub weapon, an axe. When you get a sub weapon, you have to either choose between the one you currently have or the new one. If you go over here, though, it's magically sealed, so can't go past that. And there's a reason I chose the axe. It's like the best one for the fight. Throwing an axe costs 4 hearts instead of just 1 like the knife. So I'm gonna get some hearts. Alright, should be good. Music stops. That's usually means a boss. Here we go. I was always overwhelmed because there's 2 people at once, but that's the axe. Took down the bird guy. And this is why you want the shield. You just crouch. I think these guys are demons. Just crouch and spam attack. There we go. Leveled up too. Then these things give you a boost in health, you see. We're at 80 now. It's good. Never beat them, that boss. Got another short sword. Little elevator. Down here. Sunglasses. Raises your defense by 1. But lowers your intelligence by 1. Finally, we get a weapon that isn't a short sword or the red rust, a better one. It does slightly less damage, but it's better because it's fast. And if you come over here, you'll probably recognize that's the entrance of the alchemy laboratory. Yeah, so this area, I can't remember if I said it or not, this place is called the Alchemy Laboratory. And I'll show you the Bacillard sword, or dagger. It's like a knife. See, it's less damage, but it's a lot, you can get a lot of hits in. Alright. So here's the new sub-weapon. I don't know what it's called, but I call it Jewels. You can throw it and it bounces off. It's pretty cool. It's really good for tight spaces. I'm actually going to jump down here. Because there's this. Got a potion. Here's a new sub-weapon. It's, I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be, but it hurts when enemies step on it. It costs 3 hearts to use that. New area. This is called the Marble Gallery. And here is one of the more useful ones. I got a sub-weapon, Holy Water. So the Marble Gallery I really like. It's really cool. There's a lot of angels and demons and stuff. Got some pillars. Got a new sub-weapon. Gonna keep the Holy Water though. It's just a dagger. Nah, don't want to save it yet. Oh, morning set. Nice. That's eggs and toast. Eggs, toast, and coffee. So any food item, pepper, any food item will heal you. This place, this part kind of reminds me of like a cathedral or something with the stained glass. Sorry, my plug keeps getting unplugged. Come on. Got these mannequins. Yeah, here's a place you don't want to go to yet. And I'll show you why. You'll get demolished. This guy. He'll mess you up. We're not ready to fight him yet. So we're just gonna go back up. And go this way. Good new relic, Spirit Orb, which is helpful. It tells us how much damage we deal. 8 damage. Come on, stand up. There we go. Oh, 10 damage. He must have a defense of 2. Alright, let's move up. That's a lot of clocks. I hate these things, that's why. Called Fleeman. Grandfather clocks.
Wait, are you human? What are you doing here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Likewise, I'm Maria, and you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
So in case you're, oh, that opens and closes. In case you're wondering, that was the same little girl that helped Richter out when they were fighting Dracula. And she's looking for Richter. Because he mysteriously vanished. This is a very unique room. We'll call this room the clock room. And if you look at the map, it's in the direct center of the castle. Anyways, moving on. More Freeman. Keep the holy water. Got haunted tables. There we go. And here's, oh, not yet. It's coming up. I'm so used to killing these enemies with one hit. Alright, here we go. See, there's like the devil or something. It's kind of cool. It's like Mother Mary and then like the devil. I always thought it was the devil up there. It's like angels and demons in this area. I always thought it was kind of cool. Another blue door. So we're off limits there. Now we're in this huge long hallway. And I don't know if you noticed, but there's an eyeball looking at me through the window outside. What? Nice. Now this one right here will always give you $250. I hate this thing. If you get hit by that skull that's spinning, it turns you to stone. I'll show you. You have to shake out of it. There we go. You can use a short sword for this. It has more reach. There we go. New area. And this is the outer wall. Got a ring, zircon. It is pouring down rain. Go down. Hi, Pepper. Cat, sorry. There's a really strong enemy here that'll do a lot of damage. We're not ready to fight him quite yet. These are Medusa heads. Damn it. Oh, I need to heal. I'll eat some turkey. Mist could pass. Okay. Come down here. That's right. You can look in this magnifying or telescope. You can see what looks to be a man rowing a boat. You could also sit in these chairs. Listen to the sound of rain. So cool, new area. Now this area basically serves as a focal point to take you to other areas. That's where it came from. So we're gonna go up. And from here you can go to like 3 different locations. The alchemy laboratory back to where we were. The library. And the key. We're ready to save it, I think. We're ready for our second boss.